everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to week 4 of Metals in Love / Love is in the Air YouTube hop. And this hop is being hosted by my friend Carmen, who is Elemental Design, and by my friend Isabel, who is Crafting with Isabel the Bori here on YouTube. And we also have 6 other participants in this hop, and all their links will be listed below down in the description box. So please, after you watch mine, go hop and see the rest of theirs. There's some wonderful people on here, very creative people. Now, when I first did this, got the assignment for the hop and stuff, I went ahead and did all my projects except for one, which is the last one, which I still haven't finished. And but then, after I saw something Carmen used on one of her projects, I had to go and find them, and I did find it, and I had to redo mine a little bit, but not very much. So let me show you what I used. I used some of my Bori heavy-bodied Mars Black paint, and I don't have it nearby, but I used masking tape. And then I used my Gold Rush metallic luster. This is my favorite new things to play with. And then my Brilliant Turquoise. Put these up while I'm sitting here. And then I used one of these little flower crystals. And I used a couple of these. And I used some of these metal hearts that I got. They're like locks. I thought they were really cute. And then I just used the clock on it. And I used some cogs. Just, little cogs. And then this is what I found at Walmart that I really, really wanted after I saw Carmen have them. Is these little hearts with the gears and stuff on them. And when I first started these projects, I had actually looked online to look for some of these. And they were metal, but they were costing a fortune. So I said, well, I can't get those. And then I saw Carmen do a project the other day with these on it, and I had to have them. So I went to Walmart and looked, and I found it. So I did change one thing on my project, just one. And then some jump rings. So that is what I used. And of course scissors and stuff. Let me show you what I did. Here is my paintbrush. We were to alter paintbrushes this week, and they had to be at least 3 inches. Mine is actually 4 inches. I just wanted a bigger one, a little heavier body one. So the name of my project is The Key to Love. And so the one thing that I changed was I had something else here, and I took it off, and I put this heart on there. And I love that heart. Okay, so what did I do to make this paintbrush? Well, first thing I did was to use the masking tape on it. The handle was plastic, and I really didn't want to use this shiny metal because I wasn't sure how the paint would take on it. So I wrapped all this with masking tape, created some depth and some image to it. I did the back as well. And after I did that, then I put all my elements on there except for this key that's hanging here and the little chain. So I put all my elements on there, and then I gessoed over everything, including the bristles, because I decided I wanted to paint my bristles. So then after I gessoed it, I went back and painted it with my black paint. One thing I want to point out, I love the way these little chains came out. I cut the chains in different lengths to sort of fit the length of the bristles, except for this middle one, which is connected all together. And it surrounds the key. And then, before I glued the cogs on, I took them and ran it through the chain so that the chain is coming through the middle of each of the cogs. And I love the way that looks, the way that came out. So, this is the little decorative ornament thing I've used on it, and of course all the little cogs and stuff. And this is for the little crystal flower. And then I just put keys and stuff on it. I did do the back because this can hang and it might flip over, and I didn't want the back to be plain, so I just put some of this. This is a little clock piece, and I just layered some cogs together and gears together. And then, of course, I have keys on the side, since this is called the Key to Love. So I painted it black, and then, it took an inordinate amount of time to dry because of the bristles. And then I went back over it with my gold metallic lusters, and I just used my finger, and I just highlighted it, just to bring out the accents of where I used the masking tape, and you can see all the different texture and stuff in there that created, and I just love that texture. Then I went back over it with the blue, some of the blue metallic luster. Shake my chains down. And I just highlighted a few key pieces. I wanted to highlight the heart with a little bit of blue. And then this key here is actually the last one of the ones that you've seen me use with the red heart, the silver and red heart one. So on this one, and I don't know if you can see, but it actually spells love down there. And I just took the blue metallic luster and covered up the red heart this time. I didn't want the red to be shining through. I wanted to carry out the theme of the colors on there. And so I just, like I said, I just highlighted a little bit of areas with blue. Now to get this key to be hanging like this, I actually glued my key on first, and then I used my little pokey tool, and I poked the hole where the hole naturally was. And I made sure I painted well inside of there. And then I took this thicker chain here, and I connected it with the jump ring, and I left this little piece of chain hanging down from that same piece of chain. So I ran the chain through the key, and that is the hanger. And then the little piece hanging down, I actually put the little metal heart lock on here, and it's hanging down with the key. So the key to my heart. Anyway, and so I glued the chain down so it would have some more stability. It would be able to hold it. And I also glued the back side down as well. And that's pretty much all I did. Was I didn't do a whole lot to the back. Here's another one of those ornamental plates, and then the clock and the cogs and stuff. But I did want to put something on it. And like I said, I didn't want to leave the bristles white, so I did go ahead and paint those as well. But I love how this turned out. I think it looks really, really, really cool. So, yeah. But I'm looking forward to seeing everyone else's projects. And I hope you will, like I said, hop over there and see everybody else's projects as well. So, my friends, thank you for joining me. We have one more week of the hop next week. And it's sure to be an exciting week. Can't tell you why. But anyway, you'll just have to come back and look. But thank you so much for joining me. Please give me a thumbs up if you like it. Leave your comments and tell me what you think. And I will see you all again next week for our final episode of Metals and Love / Love is in the Air YouTube Hop. All right, my friends. Thank you. Bye-bye.